I am deep in the toddler phase at the moment, and I've been noticing that whenever my toddler feels overwhelmed or frustrated, I freeze. I am worried that I'm going to say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. Definitely another delightful symptom of modern motherhood. There's so many strategies, philosophies. It makes it impossible to hear our own voice. Of course, what I know deep down is that there is no right way to do this. There is only what's right for me and my kid, the person I'm in relationship with. I heard a phrase a few months ago that really shifted something for me. Motherhood is not a job, it's a relationship. Before you come at me for devaluing the labor of caregiving, trust me, that is not what I want to do. What I want to do is the opposite, really, is to ease the load. I think what I love about the phrase is how intuitive it is, and I need extremely easy shit to remember at the moment. We all know what relationships are. We know from being in them with our family, our friends, our loves, for our whole lives. No two relationships are the same. There's no magic script that means you're going to have the perfect outcome. They're imperfect, they are ever shifting. Some days you walk away from an interaction with someone you love and you could cry with how grateful you are. It's energizing, it's beautiful. Other days it's just awkward, it's tense, it's off. It's rage-inducing, but with your closest, you know that it's forever, and you just have to keep showing up. You have to keep observing, softening, and trying again. And what an honor it is to do that with this perfect little being, my son, for the rest of our hopefully very long lives together, you know? And what I also love about it is that it diffuses the hierarchy. We're learning from each other, we're shaping each other. On the other hand, when we treat motherhood like a job, and of course that language has been necessary to ensure that the work of caregiving is valued in society, but that language, I don't know, it comes at a cost. Like with relationships, it's immediately evocative. It becomes something to optimize, to get right, to perform flawlessly. It feels like there's a boss watching, and the boss is like cultural scrutiny, which is more intense than ever, but it's also ourselves as a result of that. Like, we don't just mother, we observe ourselves mothering. You know, was that the right thing to say? Did I do that right? Did I handle that properly? What would a good mother do? The pressure to execute the role perfectly overrides the truth, the easier truth really, which is that it's a warm, messy, ever-evolving relationship between two people. All that to say, it seems that I sort of heard that phrase and then reappropriated it into a different idea. But like I said, I just really like the simplicity of it. We definitely need all the help that we can get, kind of quietening the noise and learning to listen to ourselves again. I'm very interested in unpacking what listening to our intuition really means, because it's one of those phrases that people throw around a lot, especially when it comes to motherhood, but in all areas of life. And I feel like no one really gets to the nitty-gritty of what it means, and it feels like this completely mystical thing. And actually, this idea, this reframe, really helps break down at least just one aspect of it, which is that it's the familiarity that you build over time with people that you love through small moments. You know exactly what your partner's going to say in response to something you might tell them. You know how your mom or your sibling or your friend will act in response to something. And that is what we're building with our babies. Every day we're learning more about each other, and it's so much easier when we're able to block out the noise. When we shift from thinking of motherhood as a role to a relationship, it becomes easy to lean into presence over perfection, to responsiveness over productivity, and connection over mastery. Motherhood isn't a job that you succeed at. It's a relationship that you grow with.